Hey there guys, so today we have another review and this is Stone's RuinTen. I believe this is the fourth iteration of the beer. They've been brewing it since 2012, once a year. Triple IPA, 10.8%, brewed with Citron Centennial. And interesting thing about, I will say about the bottle, is that it says drink fresh. But it's already about a month old. And not that a month is old, but like it came to the East Coast fresh a month in. And same issue with the Firestone that I recently reviewed, but again, don't want to turn this into a 10-minute Greg rant, but if you guys really want to hear one, ask me for one, and I will do impressions. But anyway, it's been a minute since I've had this beer, so triple IPA, West Coast, Stone, there you go, yada yada. That's again. So the beer is malts for days, appearance-wise, just kidding. They call it a deep gold, I'm going to call it a light amber. Yeah, that is pretty deep for a double IPA. Really intense clarity on it as well. So let's get the aroma on this. All right, it's resident pine. That's it. Have a good day, guys. Later. I'm just kidding. Really hard searching for the aroma on this beer. Maybe it's a West Coast kind of deal. They just really don't pop for me. It's spicy quality is a little bit of alcohol, pine, a little bit of like caramel, bready sweetness. Yeah, just really like wonderful spicy notes coming through, like lots of spice on this one. A little bit of woodiness. You're searching for the fruits, actually. I deal with the IPA. I'm like, jumping out. It's like, it's grapefruit and pine, West Coast. Have a good review, guys. But yeah, it's the malts, it's the resin, it's the spiciness, it's the pine. Maybe a touch of like grapefruit, ruby red grapefruit, maybe a touch of like peach and apricot. Cheers. Ooh, wow. Don't let this warm up too much. And not that I'm leaning towards the point where it's like overly warm, but guys, you got to keep, like, I serve my East Coast IPAs a little bit warmer than this, but with the West Coast IPAs, you got to worry about it because alcohol and malts for me just sort of take over. But in general impression, it's pretty nice. It drinks very well for a 10.8% beer. Get a really nice kind of chewy, like soft, bready kind of action on this one. A little kiss of caramel sweetness. In general, the beer is dominated by this like intense kind of spice and resin quality that sort of just like dominates the palate. A little bit of piney bitterness on the finish. As you wait, it's like a medium to medium plus bitterness, but it really offers to counteract any syrupy sweetness that this beer could have and detract from the beer, which is really nice. Well constructed beer, those qualities balance very well. The other thing is that there's a wonderful kind of medium kind of carbonation that moves the beer along quite nicely and cuts away from that malty sweetness. As I look for it more, there's maybe some kind of like stone fruits coming through, fighting up against that malt. But in general, I'm reminded of kind of something like a grapefruit kind of quality. Ruby red grapefruit marmalade. Again, you're getting that kind of intensity of grapefruit flavors concentrated very harshly, and then you get the sweetness of it, and that matches that kind of like caramel kind of sweetness you're getting in the beer and the rich bready sweetness as well. As you wait, there's maybe a kiss of like a touch of alcohol in the back, warms on the way down, but really well constructed. Again, this is like the opposite of what I find in an ideal hoppy beer. It's 10.8%. That's way too high. Has an intense amount of malts, way too high. The aroma doesn't jump out to you enough. The flavor profile doesn't hit those kind of wonderful tropical bright fruits that I look for. The bitterness is actually okay, but again, very much the opposite kind of beer of what I look for in hoppy beer. But this one specifically works very well. It's really well constructed, and I give a lot of credit to that. And as for rating, just don't let it warm up. I'm telling you guys, just don't let it warm up too much because I can sort of see where the seams sort of fall apart in this beer. Getting a 92 from me. This is Stone RuinTen. Until next time, guys. Cheers. One of the better triple IPAs you can probably run into. I might even give it a 93. Until next time, guys. Cheers. Later.